In the kingdom of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. He was strong, wise, and very kind. But most of all, Daniel loved God and prayed to him every single day. Daniel had an important job in King Darius' court, and he did his work so well that the king planned to make him the leader over all the kingdom. But some other leaders became jealous.
These men tried to find something wrong with Daniel so that they could tattle on him to King Darius, but they couldn't find anything wrong with him. One thing that they noticed was that Daniel loved God more than anything, so they decided to use that against him. So the men made a tricky plan to get rid of him. They went to King Darius and said,
"May King Darius live forever. You are such a good king that you should make a law that says that no one is allowed to pray to anyone but you for 30 days. And if anyone breaks this law, let's throw them in the lion's den."
King Darius agreed, not knowing what would happen. The new law was announced, but Daniel wasn't afraid. He continued to pray to God, just as he had always done. The jealous men were waiting, and when they saw Daniel praying, they quickly ran to tell the king. The king was very sad because he liked Daniel, but he couldn't break his own law. Daniel was thrown into the den of lions. But do you think Daniel was afraid? No. Daniel trusted God, and God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths so they couldn't harm Daniel. That night, King Darius couldn't sleep. He was worried about Daniel. As soon as the sun began to rise, the king ran to the lion's den and shouted,
"Daniel, has your God saved you?"
And guess what? Daniel called out,
"Yes, O king. My God sent an angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions."
King Darius was so happy and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him, because he had trusted in his God. He ordered the men who had tried to trick him to be thrown into the lion's den instead. The lions, who had been calm with Daniel, roared loudly and quickly gobbled up the men. Then the king made a new law for the whole kingdom. Everyone must respect the God of Daniel, for he is the living God, and he saves his people. And Daniel lived happily, knowing that God was always with him. Daniel's story teaches us that no matter how scary things may seem, we can trust in God, just like Daniel did. God is always with us, and he can protect us, even in the most dangerous situations.
Thanks for watching.